we're back for the next section. We're going to see if I can keep it together for this one because I was just going over what I was going to say and I started to cry. So I wanted to talk to you about what the heck do we do as a coach? You know, what do we do? What are you expected to do? How do you get money? What is this? It's super simple, guys. Beachbody has laid it out for us that we have vital behaviors that if you want to be successful, you simply follow those steps, and they're super, super easy steps. So one of them is inviting people to join me, not forcing it down their throat, not trying to push a product on them. You mentioned nothing about the product actually when you first talked to them. So you invite them to any group. Sometimes it's a free group that has nothing at all to do with Beachbody. But you invite them to join you for whatever activity it is. So for example, I might send a little message that says, hey, Johnny, I don't know if you've seen on my page lately, but I'm opening up a free 5-day menu planning group, and I thought this might be something that you would be interested in. I saw you sharing some recipes on your page lately, so I thought I'd send you an invite. We start next week. What do you think? Would you like to join us? So something that you don't have to worry about your friends being upset about you sending. You're not sending them something, hounding them to buy a product from you. You're sending them a very nice invite that is leaving them the option, hey, I don't know if you're interested, but I'm just sending the invite your way. And that's how we approach it, is you never know who's going to be interested in this or who's trying to make a change in their life. You never know. I've had people that I never in my world would have thought would be interested approach me. I've had, 70-some-odd-year-old people approach me and interested to get going with a program. So you can never assume that somebody is going to be no, even if it's somebody that you know really well. They might be hiding it from you, that's sort of a goal in the back of their mind, is to work on menu planning or to join a group and get fit. So yeah, that's the first thing I do, is we send out little invitations. Other thing that I do, I just reconnect with people that are already on my friends list. So I send them little messages. Hey, it's been a long time. How are you? And just start rekindling friendships. That's it. We also do, it's important to make new friends, because as a business, you don't want to just stick to the people you know. You want everybody coming into your store. You want everybody knowing about your service, right? Just like any business. So I meet moms in other mom sites, or I'm in a tea group or a reading group, and you just get to know them a little bit, and you chat with them. So chatting is one of those things that you can do. I run online groups. So like I said, they're all different. I have some for my coaches. I have some for my challengers. I have some free groups. I have groups that people have to have had a challenge pack to get into. It really depends month to month. But let's say my challenge group is people who have bought a challenge pack. I open up a private Facebook group for them. And basically what I do is just answer questions. So if they're wanting to know how the 21-day fix works, I'll answer questions about that. I post daily motivational posts. And I use this beautiful little thing called Postcron. So when I know I have a busy day coming up and I'm not going to be able to pay attention to all of these groups and all of these things I need to do, I take a day where I do have some extra time, and I go and I pre-schedule the things that I want to post in the groups. And so the days that I can't be present for my business, the things are still sending for me automatically. So there's a lot of little tricks that you can use. And these groups, you'll run the first ones with your sponsor. So I would run the group with you. And so you would just sit back basically and see how it goes. And then we also have great little tools in our back office that is literally a word by word with pictures that you can copy and paste into your group until you feel comfortable about creating your own. So there's made for you things that you can just plop into these groups. You have me as your mentor, and I'm going to be there to guide you. And very soon you're going to see that you're going to find your footing, and you're going to feel very comfortable posting in these groups to motivate your challengers all by yourself. So I motivate people in my groups. I also run training groups for my coaches. So anybody who's on my team, we have various training groups, and you have the choice to join them or not. If you're ready to push to the next level, I'll run a push group, and I'll help you get to the next level of your business. I have a private group where I just, add tips. Hey, did you see this promotion's up right now, or that promotion? So I just give my coaches information. Sometimes that's, a month at a time. Sometimes it's just sporadically. But these are all things that I post in. So a group for my customers, a group for my own coaches. There's also posting on social media, which is kind of your storefront, right? That's where everybody sees you. So every day I post at least 3 times, and it's not all about business. Like, I'll just post a picture of me and my daughter, or I'll post a question, or I'll share a funny picture, or, as long as you're being seen. So you just want people to know that you're present and that you are sharing content from time to time. It could be something motivational. It could be something that you want them to think about. It could be a recipe that you found on Google and you're sharing. I can help you come up with a bunch of different things that you can share. And again, you can schedule them so that if you're busy one day, that they can post automatically for you. But that's another thing I do, is post to my page. A big one, and I thought that this was ridiculous when I first signed up, is personal development. So for those of you who do not know what personal development is, it's basically listening to or reading to or reading books that motivate us, that are self-help books from time to time. I didn't understand how this could help me at first. I just was like, really, 10 minutes of this a day? Like, why? And I slowly realized that it is my lifeline. I can't live without it now. So what personal development does is, those days that you get a bunch of no's for people and make no sales, those days that you have family members that are going, see, I told you it wasn't going to work. Those personal development books are going to be your voice of reason, that are going to tell you, no, you're having a bad day today, but that's just today. And you can do this, and you can keep going. And there are personal development books on anything you can imagine. Go for No, You're a Badass, encourages you to go after the inner person in you. It helps you get past obstacles. We also have a ton of audio in the back office. Every week they put out new ones where it's just coaches who share their story, who share their best tips in the business. So these are all things that you can listen to and just gobble up and become a more positive individual. They really help you see a whole different side of life. And they just help you sort of drown out and navigate through all the negativity that can be in us and around us on a daily basis. So personal development is a big, big must. We always say at least 10 minutes a day. I listen to it when I drive to work, when I'm taking a shower, anytime that I have that I'm not having to focus on something else. So it's easy to fit in, and it is a huge vital behavior. So personal development. Last one. Wow, that was quick. So motivating others, posting in groups, posting on my page, personal development, inviting, traveling. And this is where I kind of lose it. This has been a huge, huge wake-up call for me in life. I have made so many friends, so many. I was just going through the pictures and videos of my trip last year, and tears came to my eyes because of the feeling of being overwhelmed and just overjoyed with what this brings to you. So I mentioned in a previous video that I won my trip to Nashville last year because I made Success Starter, which means my first 3 months in the business, I hit Success Club every month. To hit Success Club, you need to help 3 people in your month. So my first month, I helped 3 people. My second month, I helped 3 people. And my third month, I helped 3 people. And they gave me my tickets to go to Nashville. And I want to share some of those pictures with you to show you some of the trips that you can win. You can win them. You can also choose to go. Even if you don't win them, if you're so close and you don't quite get it, you can say, you know what, I'm going to flip the difference and I'm going to go. And honestly, they are life-changing events. I went for 5 days to Nashville, 30,000 coaches. We did trainings with different coaches that just inspired the crap out of us. Left me with goosebumps. I cried for 5 days. I was just so overjoyed and inspired to see these people go from nothing to where they are, to see how many people are on this journey with us, how many people are fighting for this is amazing. I have friends all over the world, guys, that I would have never met if it wasn't for this business. People down in Arizona and Texas, out in Alberta, Nova Scotia, from everywhere. And I've made real friends with these people that we now see each other once a year on these trips. Some of them more because they're a little farther ahead in business than I am, and they get to go on a couple trips a year if they choose to. But yeah, I could go on and on about the traveling part, which is a great perk for me. And you can also bring your families as well. You don't have to just make it an I'm going by myself thing, whatever you feel. But I want to show you some of these pictures. So I'm going to share my screen with you. Desktop, share screen. There we go. So I'm going to go here. And I'm just going to show you real quick some of the pictures. So I got the chance to stay in the Grand Ole Opry Hotel when I was there. There was literally a boat that drove through our reception. This place was enormous. It was attached to the Grand Ole Opry. This was part of the lobby, so it's kind of blurry right now. But there were restaurants there, and those were the rooms around it. There was a waterfall. There was a boat, like I said. Like, it was absolutely amazing. I walked in there, and I was like, oh, my God. I've never even come close to staying in a place this beautiful. It was amazing. So this is my hotel. You get into the training, so there's some slides from the training. There's me pointing at my name on the board because everyone is recognized. So you have big banners for each stage of your business. So you have the beginner coaches, you have an emerald coach. So at that point, I was emerald. Your diamond coaches, your star diamond coaches. So everybody's name is up there being recognized in Nashville for everyone to see. So I found my little name down there. Ashley Wheeler was on the list. So yeah, we had trainings that we could go to that were in it. We had a store that we could go and buy things from. This was one of the trainings that we got to go to. I just want to show you like the amount of energy that they put into this. They had beautiful backgrounds all lit up. This was half of the people that were in the auditorium. Oh, that one's kind of small. So this was, I think, for Gary Vaynerchuk, amazing speaker. We were in one of the smaller auditoriums there, and he gave a motivational talk, and it was just completely inspirational. He was like, if you want to make this business go, you're going to just make it happen, and there's no excuses. And so you get a big push from these things. Some of my lunches. So you're getting a real behind the scenes here. So this is the Grand Ole Opry. Guys, I went and saw the Grand Ole Opry. I took pictures in front of the guitars. I got to touch it. This is a team picture that we took. All of these beautiful individuals are on my team, and I got to meet up with all of these people. Absolutely amazing. My coach was right over here. We have some really important people here. So all of these people came from all over the world to meet, and we get to meet in person, all wear the same shirt. I'm right there, not wearing my shirt. but I'm there. And this is only a portion. I mean, we're over like 700 coaches just in our team. So only a portion of us were there, but we're standing outside the stadium, waiting. So this is the day that we did a workout in the middle of the street. So amazing. I can't even explain to you the energy. 5:30 in the morning, they closed down Broadway for us, and there were 30,000 coaches in the middle of Broadway with all of the super trainers. I'm talking Tony Horton, Chalene Johnson, Autumn Calabrese, Saggy, all of the star trainers were there on stage working out with us, and we were all there. So yeah, those were some of the pictures from outside. I was sweating. They have little photo ops, fun little things set up. Like Beachbody takes over the town. They have banners hanging from skyscrapers saying Beachbody, welcome coaches. They have little photo ops set up everywhere where you can take pictures. It's crazy. Like, watch out town because Beachbody's coming. Right, so there's this awesome banner that we all signed. There's my name, Ashley Wheeler, on the thing. So this is the boat I was telling you about. So this was part of my motel that the boat was going through, giving tours of the hotel. There was over 2,000 rooms in it. It was gorgeous. These were my roomies while I was there. Got to enjoy some glasses of wine at night, just really connect with people on such a human level, guys. Big connections. They put a lot into this. You can see here there were fireworks. They actually hired professional singers to come. I'm just going to show you a little clip real quick. I loaded it. Is it not going to load now for me? Just to show you how grandiose these are. Here, wait, I'm gonna let it load for a second. And just, so what happens is you have a schedule and you go and you have different trainings on different day. You have live workouts. You get to choose what trainings you wanna go to. You also have social hours where your upline coach will actually either pay for your supper or they'll invite you out for drinks. So I got a lot of like free gifts and a lot of just little extras while I was there. Drinks were paid for me from the upline. We had these concerts provided by Beachbody, the corporation. Like I said, fireworks. The whole town was overtaken. Let's see. There we go. I just had to show you a little piece. So after this, they actually had people who went on stage and it showed the Biggest Losers. So they put pictures of people who have succeeded with Beachbody programs. Those people won money, anywhere from $500 to $100,000. So they rewarded these people that we have been working with for their success. So yeah, just amazing. One last little glimpse into this. So we have cruises that you can win as well. These are some of the places. This is Heather, my upline coach, and she went to these beautiful places. They were just in, where was it? Down in Mexico somewhere. Tony Horton with Heather. You know, you get to meet the stars, which is absolutely great. Yeah, so I think that's all I wanted to share about this section. I can't get out of my share screen. And I'm just going to leave it like that. And I'm going to end it here, guys. I knew I was going to get carried away with this last part. It's really not a big job. Like I said, you can post in your groups when you have 5 minutes and you're going for a pee, or you're on your lunch break at work, whenever you can fit the time in. And there are tools, like I said, that help you to pre-post. So you, on the days that you have time, you'll plan your post, you'll put in a quote or whatever, and you'll tell it which group or which page to post on. So there's ways around a busy schedule. But that's really all we do. We help motivate people. We invite people to join us in a very nice way that does not sound pushy and is not going to run your friends away. We help our coaches. If you decide that you want coaches on your team, and your upline is going to help you help your coaches as well if you feel that you're not ready for that. You have a ton of support, a ton of opportunity. You can meet new people. You can travel with this business. The options are just endless. So I hope that was inspiring for you. All right, I'm going to stop this video and I'll see you in the next one.